their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action now. Allen. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
First down of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Bills. First down.
On first down, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry up here. Again, Allen to the air. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills put up points to begin the game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No, we changed it.
They go play fake with Jackson. His first throw is an interception. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Half 85, half 80, crown 80. Off 52. That's right.
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey. Set up.
Jackson now on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here's Stout now to handle this punt. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Bills. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Stop. 180.
To throw again, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Drops it off to Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What's up?
And Allen will hold on to this. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This is man. It's DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Out
of the gun, Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Get it together. Go time. Let's make some noise. Here we go.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there, and now they face 2nd down. Here's the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
34 yards. And the Bills first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Forced out to his right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Looking inside the red zone.
First down, Bills.
Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He's got it on the bootleg. Oh, he had him quick there. They bring him to the turf. Looking quickly here. On 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22.
Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Hey, middle.
4th down, it's Jackson. Get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the...
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
88.
At the Ravens 44.
Rogers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Ravens
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
On play action, here's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal. Back to throw. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Oh my God.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Jackson sacked. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Jackson moving to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll try to power ahead with the car. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's Henry, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
That's good for Baltimore. gain of 5. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 41-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up
Get
second
300!
and 10.
Get 300! Get 300!
Now Rodgers. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
18! Inside! Jumbo!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. On the move left. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
18! Stay right! Back north.
From the shotgun, it's Aaron. That's caught! And he's in! Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams looked good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Sending it downfield for Likely. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Forced out left. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
Brings up second and 3. At the
They send Firemouth, the tight end, in motion. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing Rodgers, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Second and 7.
That's it.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
38 yards.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Real quick. Now here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. Rodgers on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Rodgers will set up the screen to Gainwell. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Warren, first down and more. He's inside the 40. Jaylen Warren. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. Jackson out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. On play action, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. On the give, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
158!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
258! Get 300! Get 300! Gun!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. This is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. This is 1st and 10.
Report!
This is Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced to his right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
4th down. Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
At the 43-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We change it.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down. Forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This one off the left, upright, and in. It's good. Incredible. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Room to run at 35. Big gain on the ground here takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Here's first down.
Hey, 88, 58.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good for a Steelers.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Take 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Pistol formation with Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. Here is 1st and 10.
Report! What? Hey!
From the gun, Jackson. He'll take off again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Report! 13.
3rd and short, Jackson. Rolling right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to hang on the final play, they get the turnover to seal the game. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL